Beneath the majestic grand staircase of the old post office lies a shameful secret of this area's past. It was at this very location that a stone slab used as a slave auction block was erected. That auction block was used as the foundation stone upon which the steps and post office itself were built. This location for many years was the symbolic crossroads of the city's history of crime and punishment. It was here at 119 South Main that, in 1827, Sheriff Henry Mills established a whipping post and pillory to publicly humiliate offenders of the law as a mean to provide a deterrent to locals who might be seduced by a life of crime. For more grievous transgressions, the area behind the old post office provided a more final justice. The unassuming parking lots that exist today provide no hint whatsoever of the large prison that once occupied this area. The deplorable conditions of that jail earned it the nickname Dante's Hell from Missouri Supreme Court Justice Robert Seiler, who added that the portals of the building should be inscribed with the phrase, "All hope abandon ye who enter here." This detention center was home to the infamous gallows, from which 6 convicted criminals sentenced to death climbed the traditional 13 steps in order to meet their maker. Most of the executions that took place here were public, but perhaps the most infamous hanging was that of convicted murderer William Jeffries on June 4th, 1908. The spectacle made front-page news in all the local papers as throngs of spectators, dressed gaily in their Sunday best, traveled from miles away by rail or vehicles in order to witness the trapdoor be sprung. Buildings along Main Street and the surrounding area were decked out in bunting, flags, and banners, causing the area to look and feel more like a county fair than the fulfillment of a death sentence. It is estimated that over 1,500 people, including dozens of women and children, crowded around the gallows, pushing their way to get a glimpse of the condemned man's face. Wearing a black suit and a rose in his lapel, a visibly nervous William Jeffries was brought before the crowd. The day just happened to be his 28th birthday. The noose was adjusted, and at 1:45 p.m., the trapdoor was sprung. A local newspaper described every gory detail of the proceedings, labeling it, quote, "the slowest hanging on record." The last hanging to take place here was in 1933. The jail continued to fall into disrepair and was abandoned in 1989 before being demolished in 1995.